Hey YouTube, it is Easy Prepper 101. Today we're going to give you another option of how to either cook or boil water. And the few items you're going to want to need is going to be a muffin tin and some tea light candles. We picked this up at the Dollar General for about, as you see, $5. I think these were $1.25. Now, this is we paid separate, and also we have off camera is this crappy old frying pan that we have for when we go camping and stuff. But you want to have stuff like this prepared for winter storms, ice, especially if you lose power, because where we live in Ohio, we've had a decent amount of snow, freezing ice, where we can lose power. And if you do not have a generator, having just some little items like this can help. Another thing you also couldn't do, you would have to do some rigging of some big votive candles and stuff. You could do that way too, but this is also good to use, especially if you live in Florida or anywhere on that coast where hurricanes come in, or even if you're out in California where earthquakes come. So it's just another idea that you might be able to use in a survival situation. And if it is something you're going to use like this, best bet to do is buy the stuff, put it through its paces, see what's going to work, what isn't going to work. And what we're going to do now is doing it with this. We're going to show you how to cook an egg. All right, as you see, we have our 4 tea light votive candles in here. So we're going to light these real quick. And then we're going to let these burn, let them get to a good spot, and then we're going to put the frying pan on. And then what we're going to do is come back to you when the frying pan is nice and hot, ready to go, for us to put the egg in there. We'll put a little butter in there for cooking, but we will tell you how long it takes. So what we did for this to get the frying pan on there so it lifts it up so we don't want to have the heat on the candle was we took the little aluminum foil off of the candle so it doesn't snuff the candle, and we put it on there, and it's going to create it. And we've had this on here for just a little over about 30 seconds, and it's starting to heat up. But we're going to come back to you when this pan is officially ready to go and tell you, show you how to cook an egg. Okay, so after 3 minutes, we've been kind of feeling it, and it's definitely getting hot enough. So to do a quick little test, we're just going to throw a little bit of butter on here to see if it's melting it. As you can see, it's actually melting the butter, and that's after 3 minutes and 44 seconds. So now we're just going to put a little bit more butter in there. Now we're going to cook this egg. Just slosh this around just a little bit, just to kind of coat the pan. So as you can see in this small little, and this is a kind of a crappy pan, in about just under 5 minutes, this pan got hot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to crack this egg. And now we're going to pause the video for a quick second because I'm going to wash my hands. All right, so after about 27 minutes and like 46 seconds, which is actually more, subtract 5 minutes, so we're probably right around the 21 minute and a half because we started right around 4:30. It did cook the egg. I tried to flip it off camera to cook it. Is this egg edible? Yes. If you had some piece of bread, put it on there and eat it. It would help you with some protein. I was trying to be a little fancy, and yes, my cooking skills are not good. I'm no Gordon Ramsay, and I know Gordon Ramsay would use the F-bomb on me, but does this work? Yes, it does. It does take a really long time, but there's also different candles out there that might be able to put out more power or more heat from it, so that's something you're going to want to look into. Now, there are stoves out there where you can get the trioxane and stuff like that that would cook an egg in this in no time. But for what this can do in a situation, what I'd recommend would be doing is grab another one of these, another one of pans. So if it's you and your, a significant other, you're going to want to have 2 of these going. And if you have kids, then you want to make sure you have 4 of them going, and you want to have 4 crap pans. So pretty much everyone can eat at once. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of get this cleaned up a little bit, and we're going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is we have 4 new tea lights. We're going to get these going. We have about 5 cups of water in a teapot. We're going to set this on there, and we're going to come back to you in whenever this starts going off. We think this is going to cook quicker than the egg because of it all being enclosed. So that's a recommendation that I would recommend it for the egg is put a lid on the eggs. It might be able to cook it quicker. But the next time we're gonna put this on time lapse, and we'll let you know how long this thing takes. All right, after, as you can see, 1 hour and 5 minutes going on 1 hour and 6 minutes, we are going to stop this. So we're going to take our hot water, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see, the steam is really coming off. And what we're going to do, we have a digital thermometer. We're going to put this in. As you can see, it's 156 degrees, which is very hot. So you could make your own coffee or hot chocolate, or if you have like an MRE or even like a Mountain House freeze-dried meal, this would be something you're going to want to do. Put it on a tea, in this for 1 hour, so you can get nice hot water, and then you'll be able to have a nice meal. So it's something you would have to plan in advance. So if you wanted to eat at, let's say, 8 in the morning, get your water on at 7 in the morning. In an hour, come back, you're going to have the nice hot water, so you can eat like freeze-dried meal. So now we're going to wrap this video up. All right, so we're going to wrap this video up. So you got to see 2 different options, what you can do. One, cooking some eggs, and boiling the water. As you saw, the water took well over an hour, but as you see, it got to 153, 55 degrees. Boiling is just a little over 212. So it's one of those things where I think if you had some stronger candles or a few more candles, you might be able to get it up to that. But all we're trying to do is give you some options of what you can do in a situation if it's bad weather, hurricane season, earthquake, just something to try to help you out in a situation. Like I said, this was $5. This was, I think, like $1.25. So if you were going to do this, you want to make sure that stock up on the candles that you're going to want. Having the stuff in this pan is going to give you a peace of mind that where you can light it and forget it, especially if it's water boiling or if you're cooking an egg, almost 15-20 minutes, it will do its job. So just trying to give you guys some help, some pointers out there of what you're going to want to do to help prepare yourself for any situation out there. Write in the comments below if you like this video. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We will catch you guys down the road.